Gentlemen, Be Seated, starring Stan Freberg and Mike Starr, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were David Darlow, Anna Savrutsa, Doug James, Joby Cerny, Kurt Nabig, Jeff Lupiton, Carl Amari, Linda Reiter, Christina Verba, Peter DeFaria, and Chad Reinhardt.
This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to the Madison Avenue track. Step onto the moving sidewalk. Single file, please. No pushing or shoving. The time is 8:37 a.m.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
I'm in line here.
Yes, of course.
I was next.
I don't believe...
I have to get to work.
Do you? We all do. If you don't mind...
Make room, please. I'm late.
The line starts back there.
Are you being rude?
Why, no, I don't think I am. But if we all enter the pedwalk at the same time...
You stepped on my toe.
That wasn't me.
I believe it was. I believe that's the imprint of your heel on my shoe.
If it were, you'd have even worse fallen arches.
I don't appreciate that attitude.
I have a suggestion. If we all go barefoot, there'd be more room. You know, more foot space per square inch. Squeeze in heel to toe, so to speak.
Why, I never.
Of course, if someone fat comes down too hard, those little piggies would suffer, crying, wee, 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 all the way home. Or to work, as it were.
Your remarks are most distasteful.
Not making a joke, is he?
No, I assure you.
He was.
Completely inappropriate.
Yes, indeed. This is a serious world we live in. No place for that sort of thing.
None at all.
I've a good mind to report him.
I give you my word. I would never make a joke about anything.
That's better.
Unless someone weighs over, say, 250 pounds. It'd be hard to take that lightly.
Did you say something?
Me?
You.
Not at all.
Well, see that you don't.
Absolutely.
I should hope so.
You have my word.
Some people.
Not another syllable.
You gave your word.
Positively.
These are serious times.
For serious people.
It's a necessity.
With all that's going on in the world?
I couldn't agree more.
Well, then, see that you do.
My lips are sealed.
Madison Avenue, next corner. Step off the moving sidewalk. Single file, please. No pushing or shoving. The time is 8:39 a.m.
Excuse me.
I have to get to work.
Wee, 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 wee.
Welcome to the world of the future. The time? A mere 20 years from now, give or take a few. The place? New York City. The man with the chuckle is Mr. James Kincaid, employee of the Spears Research Laboratory in Manhattan. A typical 21st century American, on the outside anyway. On the inside, however, it's a different story. Mr. Kincaid doesn't fully appreciate that fact, at least not yet. He doesn't dream that one involuntary sound, one little chuckle, has already set him apart from his fellow workers. For this is a serious world for serious people. but by allowing a single utterance to pass his lips, he is about to be transported out of this world and into the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Gentlemen, Be Seated, starring Stan Freberg and Mike Starr, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Morning, Kincaid.
Morning, Miller. Not late, am I?
You're cutting it pretty close.
Sorry, Lindsay. Little skirmish on the pedwalk this morning.
Skirmish?
So many people nowadays. I hear there used to be cabs in New York. Think of it. Cars with drivers that took you all over. Up one street and down another. Shortcuts.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yes, I guess it does. Biddle's not in yet, I take it?
Mr. Biddle's never late. It's 8:59 now. That means he'll be here in, well, less than a minute. 30 seconds, to be exact.
Morning, Mr. Biddle.
Yeah, morning, Mr. Biddle.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Well, enough chit-chat. Back to work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
What?
Biddle. Somebody moved the electric coffee maker.
So?
He doesn't see the cord. He's going to trip on it.
Shouldn't we tell him?
No, wait. This is gonna be good.
How can you say that? Mr. Biddle! Mr. Biddle, watch where you're going.
Oops.
Who said that?
Why, no one, Mr.
No one
Biddle.
said anything.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Was it you, Miss Capshaw?
Me, sir? I only meant you should watch where you were going.
There was an oops, followed immediately by what I took to be a chuckle.
Oh, no, sir. I didn't laugh. No one laughed.
Was it you, then, Kincaid?
None at all, sir. I didn't say a word.
Are you crazy?
Pardon?
Laughing at him like that.
But I didn't. I don't know how to laugh. Nobody actually laughs anymore, do they?
And a good thing, too. As if anyone had time for such things.
Quite right. Well, better get started. I have a design to finish before... Oh, no.
Something the matter?
There's a red flag on my screen.
I'm not surprised.
It means Biddle wants to see me in his office. Well, here goes.
Yes.
Kincaid here.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Sit down.
I could come back later if you
That
want...
chair right there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Biddle.
I suppose you're wondering why I called you in.
Not really.
What?
I mean, yes, I am. What was that?
The door. I locked it so we won't be disturbed.
Is that necessary, sir?
Cigar?
Beg pardon?
A cigar. They're quite good.
Oh, I don't smoke, sir.
Pity. I have them made special.
I thought there was no smoking in the building.
Oh, it's all right. This office is airtight and soundproofed. Are you absolutely sure?
Quite sure, but thank you anyway.
Now then, as to that difference, how significant it is, I don't know, but you may recall that a few minutes ago, on my way to my office, I tripped. Do you recall that?
Someone should have been more careful with the electrical cord. I should have. I hope you weren't.
What was your reaction?
Why, regret, sir.
Indeed?
Yes, sir.
It's a serious world we live in, and that is why we must be serious. Don't you agree?
Definitely.
Definitely. A man never knows what might happen at any moment.
Unquestionably.
Even the simplest things. They might not be what they appear to be.
I'm not sure I...
Terrorists, my boy. Spies. That sort of thing. They're everywhere. What if there were an explosive charge, say, hidden in this very office? It could go off at any time.
Surely not.
Oh, there's no telling when it might happen. Any time at all. I sit here at my desk, puffing away. Well, we talk about serious things, and the seconds tick by. Until it goes off. It was right under my nose, in the cigar, you see? What do you say to that? Aha! I knew it.
Excuse me, are you all right?
Of course. Oh, a little worse for wear. By the way, is my face blackened? Eyebrows singed?
A bit. Here, take my handkerchief.
Nonsense. It was only an exploding cigar. Tell me something, my boy, and be honest. Do you find yourself chuckling often?
Well,
How did it feel?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Did it feel strange?
Yes.
But not unpleasant, right?
Not as such.
We could describe it then as a strange but not unpleasant sensation?
If you say so, sir.
Good. Splendid. Oh, splendid.
Will that be all, sir? I should get back to work.
Yes. I'll unlock the door.
Thank you, sir.
Look at them out there.
Pardon?
Do you see any smiles, Kincaid? Even one single little grin?
No, sir.
And do you know why? Because they've forgotten how, that's why. Note the emptiness in their eyes, the deadness, the utter nothingness. Like machines, Kincaid. Machines! Circuit boards with legs.
I don't understand, sir.
Not as yet, perhaps, but soon. Oh, my boy, if there ever is to be joy again in this world, and love, and happiness, and laughter, especially laughter, it's going to depend on you and those few like you. Oh, trust me on this.
Me, Mr. Biddle?
And now, a report from the executor.
It's the morning report from Washington. Eyes forward on the big picture.
Isn't he handsome? Just like on the posters. All right, everybody, stand up.
He's gonna speak.
Citizens, I greet you. It pleases me to report that our gross national product is up 2.3% over a similar period last year. However, that is far from the goal we have set. The goal we promised ourselves.
Kincaid, I have one more question for you.
Yes?
Why do firemen wear red suspenders?
I don't know, sir.
You will, poor boy. You will. Tonight.
And waste is the cardinal offense, as we know all too well.
What in the...
Here I am, my boy.
Oh, Mr. Biddle.
Just as we said, 7:30. Right on time.
Yes, sir. I almost didn't make it.
Oh? Trouble?
The directions you gave me were fine. It's just that I've never been to this part of the city before. The ped walk doesn't run this far.
Oh, well, first time for everything. Glad you could make it. You've had dinner, I trust?
I ate something.
The usual synthetics? Of course. Well, they're all right, but I'll tell you something. There's a great deal of difference between a steak and something that only tastes like steak. Just as there's a difference between a human being and something that only looks human.
I see.
Do you? I hope so. I really do.
I'm afraid I don't see much at the moment.
That's because most of the street lights are out. They don't bother to fix them since no one comes here anymore. Something the matter?
It's just the smell.
They don't spray out here either, but you'll get used to it.
May I ask, where are we going?
Why, we're almost there.
We are?
Yeah, they call this no man's land. The last of the old world, right here in the city. Beautiful, isn't it?
I suppose.
You don't think so. You think it's non-functional. A lot of ugly, wasted space. I know. Well, not to worry. They'll have it torn down in a few years, swept away, forgotten.
Evening, gents.
Why, good evening to you, sir.
Could you spare a smoke?
Sorry.
Hold on, my good man. I have here a cigar of the finest leaf, hand-rolled to my specifications.
You're not really going to...
Have no fear, my boy. This one's real.
You sure?
Indubitably.
How about some spare change for a cup of cava java?
Don't press your luck.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Blessings to you, mister. To the both of you.
Plenty of unhappiness here, James, but plenty of happiness, too. Stand here a moment. Come on, close your eyes. Can't you almost hear the crying and the laughter? Don't move your head, please.
What are you doing?
Just a handkerchief. A simple blindfold.
What?
Nothing to be alarmed about. Just a precaution. There. Can you see?
No.
Good. Now turn around 5 times.
But why?
It's necessary the first time, in case you're rejected. Now take hold of my arm. I'll lead you to the entrance. Very, very private, you know. That's it. And away we go.
Why does the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Come along, my boy. You can take off the blindfold now.
Mr. Biddle? What is this place?
The foyer, of course.
Those 2 chairs, they look like thrones.
What else?
But, Mr. Biddle...
What can I do you for?
Good evening. Is he in?
Let me see. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Tell him number 709 is here with the recruit.
Alrighty then. Try not to miss me while I'm gone. In the meantime, gentlemen, be seated.
Who was that?
What does it look like? A clown, of course. Well, you heard him. Sit down. I recommend the chair on the left.
You say so.
There. Feel better?
I suppose.
My turn now.
Mr. Biddle, are you all right?
Perfectly.
Here, take my hand.
I'm disappointed in you, Kincaid.
You are?
Didn't you find that the least bit funny? Just now when I went sprawling?
No, sir. You could have been hurt.
Oh, James, please. Try. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to laugh. Not you. I was so sure.
Sir, if you'd only explain to me...
No, there's too much explaining in the world and not enough laughing. We're all turning into a race of machines. Cold, efficient, heartless machines.
Ta-da!
Who are you?
Feast your eyes. Ever seen the smug before, huh?
The executor.
He does wonders with makeup. For a court jester, that is. The face doesn't quite go with that 3-pointed hat.
What's the matter? You don't like it?
I didn't say that.
Then I guess the yoke's on me.
Well, don't just stand there with egg on your face.
What goes up the chimney down but not down the chimney up, huh? Quickly.
I don't understand the question. Would you repeat it?
Too late. Timing is everything. Go on, tell him.
An umbrella.
What?
An umbrella.
I don't know, Biddle. I'm very dubious.
He chuckled.
So you say. I haven't heard anything.
What's that?
Sounds like the phone to me.
Well, don't just do something. Stand there.
Jester here. It's for you.
It is? Hello? I say, hello? Sir, It squirted me right in the eye.
Must be an overseas call. Better clam up.
I'm all wet.
You sure are.
Now I really need a towel.
Oh, Biddle.
Yes?
I've got something for you.
Watch out!
Spoil sport.
But he's got something behind his back.
Where?
Right here.
But I don't like pie.
Lemon meringue. You're positively reeking. Time to hose off, and nothing leaves you squeaky clean like good old seltzer.
Who's got the soap?
Forget soap. You need your rubber ducky.
Or a lifeboat. Now, wait a minute. It's not possible. What's wrong, Kincaid?
You'd better get a change of clothes, Mr. Biddle, or you'll catch your death.
You see, hopeless. That's it.
Wait. He's only a beginner.
But we must be so careful, Biddle.
Yes, but give him a chance.
Very well. One last test. Glad to meet you, Mr. Kincaid. Put her there.
I don't...
Go on, shake.
Ow!
Oh, that didn't hurt. It's just a joy buzzer. You wind it up, and when someone shakes your hand...
That's it. I've had it. I don't know what any of this is about, but I know one thing. I don't want any part of it. You people, you're out of your heads. You're all loony. You're psycho. I'm getting out of here right now, and don't try to stop me.
Uh-oh.
Another fine mess you've gotten us into.
Let me out of here.
You see? A motion.
I'll admit that's encouraging.
James, this way out.
If you please, it's just through here.
No tricks this time?
No tricks.
Wait, this is a library.
A small reading room for our members.
Members?
Mr. Biddle told you nothing?
He asked me to meet him. I thought it was about work. What is this building?
Used to be offices.
Now it's abandoned, so we made it our headquarters.
Headquarters of what?
The SPOL.
The Society for the Preservation of Laughter.
Have a seat.
Oh, no.
Now, this one's a real chair, I promise.
Well, just for a minute. Oops. Hey, that was not me.
You sure, my boy?
Sorry, I must have left an old whoopee cushion under the seat. Collector's item now, you know? Here, let me get it.
Go on, make yourself comfortable while I explain. You see, James, we're a secret organization. A kind of underground, if you will. Running counter to established law in the Commonwealth.
Most of what we do is either frowned upon as bad taste or legally forbidden. We are, in short, outlaws.
I don't like the sound of that.
An old tradition. Ever hear of something called speakeasies? They were secret clubs that sold liquor during Prohibition. Well, this is a laugh easy.
All these books, the posters on the walls, Laurel and Hardy, the Three Stooges.
Who are they?
All great clowns from the past. There's Perot, Punch and Judy, Bozo.
We try to keep the tradition alive.
What tradition?
You see, Mr. Kincaid, the world has forgotten how to laugh. There are some of us who regret that fact. Unlike those in power, we feel that laughter is important enough to be preserved, at any cost. Am I getting through to him?
What the jester is trying to say, well, the world used to be a pretty terrible place, you see, James. We had disease and war and depression and prejudice and a lot of unpleasant things. The people couldn't change it all, but they could do their best to endure it.
How did they endure it? By laughing at it, ridiculing it. They laughed at everything then. But along came the psychologists and the censors, and suddenly nobody could tell a sexual joke or a racial joke or a sick joke or any kind of joke. They weren't politically correct. And that was the end of humor. We're trying to keep it alive.
Take the trick cigar. You chuckled.
I did not.
Yes, you did, and I'll tell you why. Because a figure of authority became ridiculous. Understand? Oh, James, try.
A laugh cannot be forced, Biddle. You should know that.
I do, but...
Let's get to the main test. It's just through here, the last door. Everything should be ready. No false laughs now. We can spot them a mile away. Understand?
Wait a minute. This looks like...
Spears Research. Where you work, Kincaid. Where I work. A perfect replica, down to the smallest detail.
But how?
It's nothing, really. We have art directors, carpenters, just a matter of painting a set, some props.
And now,
The music. And the screen. The executor. Is he giving an address?
You'll see.
Okay, everybody stand up.
Citizens, I greet you. It pleases me to report that our gross national product, however, that is far from the goal we have set.
Yay, is a tomato for you.
For a bigger, better country. The World Council shows a decrease in...
Our broadcast has been temporarily interrupted.
Refreshing, wouldn't you say?
But it's unpatriotic.
Perhaps you should talk to your fellow workers.
Miller? Is that you?
Who wants to know?
It's me, Kincaid. But how?
A rubber mask. Realistic, if I do say so. Watch this. He's about to reboot his computer.
Now, boss?
Now.
Well, Kincaid?
Well, what?
His computer, man. It blew up in his face. What do you say to that?
Computers are awfully expensive.
The World Stock Exchange Terminal. It's just come online.
But Wall Street's closed for the night.
They're open in Tokyo. Watch.
And they're off. Dow takes the lead, followed by DAX, NASDAQ, Fortune 500, and gross national product. As we go into the turn, it's OPEC forcing the pace. Wait, national debt's closing in. Now it's consumer spending versus trade deficit. Fighting it out neck and neck. This is going to be a close one, folks. And the winner is Beetlebomb. Gross national product in last place.
The executive said the gross national product was in good shape.
Oh, not much hope for him.
One more angle. Try this.
Lindsay?
Hi, Jim.
But this isn't your computer.
I traded it for a video poker machine. Got a quarter?
A quarter?
Come on, I'm on a roll. One more win and I'll buy lunch. What do you say?
All right.
Jackpot. I hit it, Jim. Or rather, we did. How about lunch? In Paris. We can take the rocket shuttle and be back before Biddle knows we're gone, okay?
I don't know. The French have been very un-American lately.
James, get with the program, boy.
I'm trying, sir.
You certainly are. I need a drink. Come on, the bar's this way.
I'm afraid I've done all I can. Okay, everybody. You can take your masks off now. Mark his scores, please.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 3.
Shh, 2.5.
That's too much.
I say a big fat 0.
I agree with you. 0. That's it for me.
What'll it be, germs? I mean, gents?
Martini, double. And one for my friend here. Make it special.
Coming right at you.
Were those my judges?
Don't worry about it. I haven't given up on you yet. How about a game of darts?
But, sir, the target's there. Pictures of the executor.
So they are. How about a rotten egg?
Eggs? Right there in the basket, gentlemen. Well, you can throw.
I don't know, sir.
Oh, come on. This is the man who destroyed fun. Who took away the good times.
But
you've hated me, haven't you, James? As a boss. No, you have. I know. And with good reason. I've been a stern, pompous ass. But I'm competent at my job. The company can trust me. I know my role. But I'm not at work now.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Biddle, good one.
Right in the old schnozola. Try one?
Well, okay.
Good boy. Got him right in the eye. Another?
If you say so.
He took it on the chin. Now try the neck. That's always funny.
2 martinis.
Wait, drinks first. This one's yours. Well, through the teeth and over the gums. Look out, stomach, here it comes.
My glass is leaking.
Of course it is. That's what's called a dribble glass. See the little slits in the side? When you tip it to drink, voila! Doesn't that tickle your funny bone? It's a start. 2 more.
No problem. Here's your drinks.
Thank you, my good man. Cheers.
I think I'm starting to like these.
Keep 'em coming.
My pleasure, sir.
Look at the screen. Know who that is?
Who?
Betty Boop. A flapper, they called her. Always doing the Charleston. Here, turn it up.
Want to dance, Mr. Biddle?
Do I? Hold my drink, James. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm laughing.
Mr. Kincaid.
Did I pass? Huh? What did the judges say?
If I could have a word with you outside?
Tell me I'm laughing. I must be. See? I've never felt this way before.
Sorry, Mr. Kincaid. Time's up.
Morning, Jim.
Morning, Lindsay. You're looking sexy as usual.
What?
Later, alligator. We're on for Paris, by the way.
I don't know what you're...
The rocket shuttle? Oh, that's right. It wasn't really you. Well, I'll explain. As soon as I talk to old man Biddle.
Jim, have you been drinking?
After a while, crocodile.
Come in.
Hi.
You are 17 minutes late.
I know. Those martinis, whatever they were, they really got to me.
Martinis?
I hadn't even tasted this stuff before last night. Sorry. I was pretty plastered. Who took me home?
I don't know what you're talking about.
About last night. SPOL. Hey, why does the fireman wear red suspenders?
What?
To keep his pants up!
Are you sick, Kincaid?
Oh, come on, Mr. Biddle. I know I was a disappointment to you, but it was also new. They're not going to hold it against me because I didn't laugh, are they? I didn't know how. But I do now. Listen.
Kincaid?
Yes, sir?
You're fired.
So the judges ruled against me. I don't blame them. You can fix it, can't you?
Get out.
All I want is a second chance. Is that too much to ask? I can learn. If I don't, what will happen? Humor will die, and comedy, and all the great...
I don't know what you're babbling about, Kincaid, but I warn you, if you repeat any of it to the authorities, they'll put you away. Do you understand? One thing I cannot afford to do in my line of work is take chances. And you're not a good enough risk. Do I make myself clear?
But, sir...
Do I make myself clear?
Evening to you.
Evening.
I was wondering, can you spare a smoke?
Sorry, I don't... Wait a minute. Have you ever seen me before?
You? Well, no,
Did you smoke a cigar last night?
Oh yeah. I think I did.
Here. Get yourself a cup of Cava Java.
Hey, thanks.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
Would you happen to know where it is?
Where what is?
The place where they laugh.
That's a good one. No laughing around here. It ain't allowed, you know.
I know.
Well, evening to you.
Yeah. See you in the funny papers.
A section of the city known as No Man's Land. Mr. James Kincaid, once 39, but a lot older now. He frequents this neighborhood every night, perhaps hoping to hear the lovely, desperate sound of laughter echoing from a dark, unmarked building somewhere in the faraway reaches of the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone continues in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.